Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The future you experience is the one you prepare for. If you expect nothing, you receive exactly that. But when you align your expectations with purpose, rooted in faith, the future opens its arms wide to favor you. Life is not a lottery. You don't stumble into greatness or wander into a season of favor. Favor is drawn to those who understand their identity, recognize their purpose, and position themselves for what is coming. Preparation meets expectation, and that's when favor flows. You see, favor is not just about what you receive, it's about who you are becoming. Favor is a product of character. It is the manifestation of alignment between your faith, your work, and your God-given assignment. Write this down: favor follows the faithful. When you remain faithful to what you are called to do, favor finds you. Now, let me challenge you today. Stop looking at the past as your reference for what's possible. Your past is not your future. Your history does not determine your destiny. What's behind you is a chapter. What's ahead of you is the rest of the book. Don't live expecting repeats of yesterday. Live expecting the overflow of tomorrow. You must change your mindset. Expectation is the birthplace of manifestation. When you expect favor, you begin to speak differently, act differently, and live differently. You don't walk with fear, you walk with confidence. You don't dwell on what you lack, you celebrate what's coming. Say with me: favor is chasing me because I am positioned to receive it. But let me warn you, favor is not an excuse for laziness. It is not a substitute for preparation. Favor magnifies what you have built in the quiet seasons. It amplifies your faithfulness in the hidden places. When no one saw you sowing, favor ensures they'll see the harvest. I want you to leave here with this in your heart. A favor future requires a favor-focused faith. Stop speaking defeat. Stop expecting setbacks. Stop planning for failure. Start declaring, my future is full of favor. My steps are ordered. My purpose is intact. I am positioned to receive what has already been prepared for me. So as you step out from this moment, I challenge you, expect favor, not because of what you've done, but because of what's been promised. And as you walk in that expectation, watch how favor shows up, surrounds you, and transforms your life. Let me tell you something. Favor doesn't come to those who are idle. It doesn't randomly fall into the laps of the unprepared. Favor follows the faithful. When you are faithful in the little things, when you commit yourself to your purpose, and when you diligently pursue what has been entrusted to you, favor becomes a natural result. It is drawn to your consistency, your integrity, and your ability to steward what you've been given. Faithfulness is the key that unlocks the door to favor. Too many people want favor, but they are unwilling to remain steadfast in their calling. They jump from one thing to the next looking for shortcuts. But let me tell you, there are no shortcuts to purpose. The road to favor is paved with faithfulness. Faithfulness means staying committed even when it's hard, even when no one sees, and even when it feels like nothing is changing. It's in those moments of consistency that favor is being prepared for you. I want you to understand this. Faithfulness is not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. It's about showing up every day, doing what you've been called to do, and trusting that your efforts are not in vain. When you are faithful, you plant seeds. You might not see the harvest immediately, but every act of faithfulness is a seed that will eventually bear fruit. Favor is the harvest that comes from those seeds. Look at the life of a farmer. They plant seeds in faith, knowing that a harvest is coming even if they don't see the results right away. The farmer doesn't quit when the rains delay or the sun beats down too hard. They keep tending the soil, watering the seeds, and waiting patiently. That's faithfulness. And when the season changes, when the harvest time comes, favor shows up in abundance. The same principle applies to your life. If you remain faithful in your work, in your relationships, in your purpose, favor will find you when the time is right. But let me warn you, faithfulness will be tested. There will be moments when you feel overlooked, when your efforts seem unnoticed, and when you wonder if your labor is worth it. That's when you have to remind yourself that you're not working for applause or recognition. You're working because you have a calling and you believe in the promise of favor. Favor is not immediate, but it is inevitable for the faithful. Faithfulness is also about being trustworthy. Can you be trusted with what you have now? Can you be trusted to manage the little before you are given much? Favor is not reckless, it's strategic. It's given to those who have proven that they can handle more. So if you're in a season where it feels like you're being stretched, like you're being asked to do more with less, understand that you're being prepared for greater. Favor follows the faithful because they've shown they can handle the weight of what's coming. Now let me ask you, how are you handling what's in your hands right now? Are you complaining about your responsibilities, or are you stewarding them with care? Are you showing up every day with excellence, or are you cutting corners? Faithfulness is not about what's easy, it's about what's right. And when you do what's right, even in the small things, favor begins to flow. It's a decision you make every single day. You decide to be faithful in your work, in your relationships, in your purpose, and in your walk with God. And when you do, favor becomes a natural outcome. It's not forced, it's not manipulated. It simply follows you because you've created an environment where favor can thrive. Favor is drawn to the faithful because faithfulness reflects commitment, perseverance, and a trust in something greater than yourself. When you remain faithful, you send a message that you are ready, that you are prepared, and that you can be trusted with more. Favor is the reward for the consistent, the diligent, and the unwavering. So today, I challenge you to examine your life. Where can you be more faithful? Where can you show up with more commitment and consistency? Don't wait for favor to come before you become faithful. Be faithful now and favor will follow. Expectation is a powerful force. When you expect nothing, you receive nothing. But when you expect greatness, when you expect favor, something shifts in the atmosphere around you. Expectation isn't just about hope, it's about alignment. It's about positioning yourself in a place where you are ready to receive what is coming because you believe it's already on its way. If you truly expect a future filled with favor, your actions will reflect that belief. Expectation is the birthplace of manifestation. What you believe, what you speak, and how you act all align with the future you are anticipating. Let me ask you, what are you expecting? Are you expecting challenges, struggles, and setbacks? Or are you expecting breakthroughs, opportunities, and favor? You see, our thoughts, our attitudes, and our words create the path to our future. If you are expecting defeat, if you are expecting failure, that's exactly what you will encounter. But if you expect favor, if you expect success and the fulfillment of your purpose, then you begin to create an environment where those things can manifest. Expectation sets the stage for what is about to happen in your life. When you expect favor, your mindset shifts. You no longer walk with your head down, defeated by the weight of your circumstances. Instead, you walk with your head held high, confident that something good is coming your way. You begin to look for opportunities because you know that favor is waiting for you. Your eyes are open to the possibilities around you. When you expect favor, you stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks, and instead, you see them as stepping stones. Your expectation drives your actions. Expectation isn't passive. It doesn't mean sitting around and waiting for something to happen. It means actively preparing for the things you believe are coming. When you expect favor, you don't just hope for it, you position yourself to receive it. You do the work. You take the steps. You build the relationships. You take action in faith, knowing that your efforts are not in vain. Expectation without action is simply wishful thinking. But when you align your actions with your expectations, you begin to see things unfold in ways you never thought possible. One of the biggest obstacles to expectation is doubt. It's easy to say you expect favor, but when doubt creeps in, it challenges your belief. It makes you question if you're worthy of favor or if it's really coming. But here's the truth. Doubt doesn't change your destiny, it just delays it. When you choose to believe, when you choose to expect, you align yourself with the flow of favor. Doubt may try to take root, but expectation will uproot it every time. Now, let me be clear. Expecting favor doesn't mean things will always go smoothly. Favor doesn't guarantee an absence of challenges or difficulties, but it does guarantee that you will not face those challenges alone. Favor will open doors that were previously closed. Favor will give you strength when you feel weak. Favor will provide the connections you need and the resources to fulfill your purpose. Favor doesn't make life perfect, but it makes it possible. When you expect favor, you also have to understand that it's not about what you've done, it's about what's been promised. Favor is not a reward for your actions, but a gift that you receive because of who you are. It's based on God's plan for your life, not your performance. And when you embrace this truth, it frees you from the pressure of trying to earn favor. You don't have to strive for it. You simply have to expect it. And when the time is right, it will show up. Expectation also requires patience. Sometimes you may not see the results immediately. You may not see the favor manifest in the timing you want, but don't be discouraged. Expectation is not about demanding something now, it's about trusting that it is coming. It's about having the faith to wait for what is already on its way. The waiting period is not a time of inactivity, it's a time of preparation. While you wait, keep building, keep working, keep praying, keep believing. Expectation and preparation go hand in hand. The more prepared you are, the more favor will flow when it arrives. So today, I encourage you to evaluate your expectations. Are you expecting favor in your life? Are you expecting breakthroughs in your relationships, your finances, your career? If you're not, it's time to adjust your thinking. Start expecting the good things that are coming your way. Speak it out. Walk in it. Position yourself to receive it. Because when you expect favor, you create the conditions for it to manifest in your life. Too many people make the mistake of looking at their past as a blueprint for their future. But your past is not your future. It is simply a chapter in the story of your life, and just like a chapter in a book, it doesn't define the rest of the narrative. If you continue to view your future through the lens of your past mistakes, failures, or even successes, you limit what God can do in your life. The truth is, your future is not determined by what has happened behind you. It is determined by what you are willing to believe is possible ahead of you. When you constantly refer to your past as your reference point, you miss the opportunity to embrace the future that's unfolding in front of you. The past has no power to dictate your destiny unless you allow it to. You may have faced obstacles, setbacks, or pain, but none of that disqualifies you from a bright future. Your past might have shaped you, but it does not define you. Every day you have the opportunity to make a new decision, to walk in a new direction, and to embrace a new vision for your life. Let me be clear, your past can teach you lessons, but it cannot dictate your future. Too often, people get stuck in the cycle of trying to repeat what they've already done or reliving the mistakes they've made. They think that if they could just go back and fix things, they would be able to move forward. But you don't need to go back. You need to look ahead. The future is calling, and it is full of possibilities. Stop seeing the past as a barrier and start seeing it as the foundation from which you will build something greater. When you live with a mindset that your past is your reference point, you limit the power of vision. Vision is the ability to see beyond your current reality and to believe in something greater. Vision takes you beyond what is and propels you into what could be. When you align your vision with the possibilities ahead, you step out of the shadow of your past and into the light of your future. You begin to believe that no matter where you've been, no matter what has happened, something better is waiting for you. The key to stepping into your future is understanding that your identity is not tied to your past mistakes or triumphs. It's tied to your purpose. Your purpose was not determined by your past. It was determined before you were even born. And it has nothing to do with the setbacks or challenges you face along the way. Your future is about fulfilling that purpose, not trying to relive or recreate your past. You see, too many people live in regret, wishing they had done things differently, wishing they could change decisions they've made. But the reality is, regret keeps you anchored to your past, preventing you from moving forward. Regret blinds you to the opportunities and favor that lie ahead. It's time to release regret and embrace the freedom that comes with knowing that your past is just a stepping stone to a greater future. The freedom to let go of what you've been through is what empowers you to step into what's coming. The same applies to your past successes. Some of you have experienced great victories, but here's the danger. If you hold on too tightly to your past successes, you risk getting stuck in complacency. Success can sometimes be a trap if you stop expecting more. You begin to look back at what you've done and think that's good enough. But your future requires a different mindset, one that expects even greater things. Don't let your past victories keep you from your next level. Celebrate them, but don't live in them. There is more ahead. The future is about what's coming, not what's already been. It's about what you are doing today, right now, to set yourself up for what's next. And when you stop letting your past dictate your direction, you open yourself up to the incredible things that God has prepared for you. No matter how your past has shaped you, it does not have the power to limit your future unless you allow it to. You are not a product of your past. You are a product of your decisions today and the vision you carry for tomorrow. So I want you to make a shift in your thinking today. Stop referencing your past as a measure for your future. Let go of the limitations that come from viewing life through the lens of past mistakes or even past victories. Start focusing on what lies ahead. Believe that the best is yet to come. You have not even scratched the surface of what's possible for you. The future is waiting, and it's not determined by your past. Let me tell you something. Favor doesn't show up in the life of the lazy. Favor is not for those who sit back, waiting for opportunities to fall in their laps. Favor shows up for the faithful, the ones who are putting in the work even when no one is watching, even when the rewards seem distant, even when the journey feels long. Favor follows those who understand that success is not about waiting for the perfect moment or the easiest path. It's about preparation. And preparation requires discipline, consistency, and diligence. Favor doesn't overlook hard work, it amplifies it. When you are diligent, when you put in the effort, when you stay committed to your purpose, favor comes alongside you and accelerates your journey. But here's the key: favor doesn't replace hard work. It doesn't bypass the process. It enhances it. It opens doors that would otherwise remain closed and brings opportunities that you may not have seen coming. But if you're not willing to do the work, favor has nothing to attach itself to. Think about the parable of the talents. The master gave his servants different amounts of talents, and the ones who were to invest it and who took action with what they were given were the ones who experienced increase. The one who buried his talent out of fear and laziness saw nothing grow. The lesson is clear: hard work and faithfulness to what you've been given will draw favor into your life. But if you neglect the work, if you refuse to take responsibility for the opportunities in front of you, you'll miss the favor that's waiting for you. Too often, people want the results without the effort. They want the benefits of favor but aren't willing to pay the price. But you cannot separate favor from effort. Favor does not work without action. Favor is not for those who are content to do the minimum. It is for those who give their best, who go the extra mile, and who refuse to settle for mediocrity. Favor doesn't find its way to those who are stagnant. It follows those who are moving with purpose, who are taking steps, and who are constantly improving. You see, there is something powerful about being faithful with what's in your hands. Even if you feel like your resources are limited or your circumstances are not ideal, favor will show up for the one who is diligent with what they have. The small steps of faithfulness lead to bigger opportunities. And when favor finds someone who is diligent, it multiplies the impact of their efforts. Let's talk about discipline for a moment. Discipline is the fuel that drives consistency. It's what keeps you going when the excitement fades and the enthusiasm wears off. It's the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Without discipline, it's easy to lose focus, to get distracted, and to give up when things get hard. But discipline ensures that you stay on track, even when the results are not immediate. It's in the quiet, disciplined moments that favor is being prepared for you. When you are disciplined, you demonstrate that you are ready to handle what is coming. You show that you can be trusted with the responsibility and the resources that favor will bring. Favor is attracted to those who are reliable, who are consistent, and who are willing to put in the work. And when you pair discipline with faith, you create a powerful combination that positions you for success. You show God and the universe that you are ready for what's next because you've proven that you can handle what you have now. It's important to understand that favor doesn't come without sacrifice. Sometimes it means working longer hours. It means pushing through challenges that others may not be willing to face. It means saying no to distractions and staying focused on your goal. But when you remain committed and diligent, you don't have to chase after favor, it chases after you. There is a connection between your faithfulness, your diligence, and the favor that will manifest in your life. The more you invest in your calling, in your relationships, and in your work, the more favor will flow into those areas. But it's not a quick fix. It's a process. And in that process, favor will increase as you prove yourself faithful in the little things. Remember, favor doesn't take the place of preparation. It doesn't replace the work. It only enhances it. The most successful people are not the ones who are lucky or have things handed to them. They are the ones who have put in the work and have stayed consistent. They are the ones who have endured the long hours, the setbacks, and the challenges. And when favor shows up for them, it accelerates their journey in ways they could never have imagined. So today, I challenge you to embrace the work, embrace the discipline, embrace the effort that comes with preparing for what's ahead. Don't wait for favor to find you. Position yourself for it by being diligent and faithful in what you do. Because favor follows those who are working, those who are moving forward, and those who are willing to sacrifice for the sake of their purpose. When you walk in confidence, you create an atmosphere where favor will be able to manifest. Confidence isn't about arrogance, it's about knowing who you are, understanding the purpose you've been called to, and stepping into your potential with boldness. Confidence is a powerful magnet for favor because when you know worth, you carry yourself in a way that attracts opportunities, doors, and connections that others might miss. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about embracing who you truly are and walking in that truth with assurance. Too many people hold themselves back because of insecurity or fear. They look at the challenges ahead and doubt their ability to overcome them. They wonder if they're capable, if they're good enough, or if they have what it takes to succeed. But let me tell you, confidence comes from understanding that you are more than enough. You are more than your past mistakes, more than your current circumstances, and more than the doubts that try to hold you back. Confidence comes from knowing that you were created with purpose. And when you align with that purpose, favor will naturally follow. When you walk confidently in your purpose, you stop second-guessing yourself. You stop wondering if you deserve the opportunities that come your way. You stop questioning whether or not you're worthy of favor. Confidence shifts your perspective. It changes the way you see challenges. Instead of seeing them as obstacles that might defeat you, you begin to see them as opportunities to rise. You see them as stepping stones on the path to your greatness. And when you walk with that kind of assurance, favor begins to find you. I want you to understand something. Confidence is not about being perfect. It's about believing in the power of your potential. It's about trusting that what you've been called to do is significant and that no one and nothing can stop you from fulfilling it. Confidence is rooted in faith, not in your abilities alone, but in the belief that God has equipped you with everything you need to succeed. It's about trusting that even when you face challenges, you will always have what it takes to overcome them. When you speak with confidence, you begin to create the reality you desire. Words have power, and when you speak from a place of confidence, your words align with your purpose and your future. You stop speaking doubt, fear, and limitation. You start speaking life, possibility, and favor. The words you speak shape the environment around you. They attract the right people, open the right doors, and create the circumstances that align with your purpose. Confidence isn't just about what you say to others, it's about the words you speak to yourself. When you declare your worth, when you affirm your purpose, when you boldly speak the promises of your future, you open the door for favor to come flooding in. One of the greatest barriers to confidence is fear. Fear tells you to play small. It whispers that you're not good enough or that you'll fail if you try. Fear tries to make you shrink back from the very things that you're meant to step into. But let me remind you, fear has no place in a life of purpose. Fear will try to keep you stuck, but confidence will push you forward. Confidence says, even if I'm afraid, I will keep moving. Even if I don't have all the answers, I will keep going. Confidence doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means moving forward in spite of it. When you walk in confidence, you also begin to attract favor in your relationships. People are drawn to confidence. It gives them confidence in you. When you believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you too. Confidence doesn't just affect how you see yourself, it affects how others perceive you. When you carry yourself with confidence, you make a statement, I am worthy of success. I am worthy of the opportunities that are coming my way. And when others see that belief in you, they are more likely to support you, partner with you, and open doors for you. Confidence creates an energy around you that draws people who can help elevate your journey. But remember, confidence is not about seeking validation from others. It's about knowing your value regardless of external approval. It's about finding your identity in who you are, not in how others see you. When you truly understand your worth, you stop looking for outside validation and you begin to walk in your own strength. That's when favor becomes a constant companion, because favor is attracted to those who are sure of themselves, who know their purpose, and who are not afraid to take bold steps toward their destiny. So I want to challenge you today, walk confidently in your purpose. Don't wait for permission to step into your greatness. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you move forward. Start today. Speak with confidence. Act with confidence. Believe in yourself with confidence. And as you do, watch how favor will find its way to you, opening doors, creating opportunities, and bringing everything you need to fulfill your destiny. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a lifestyle. It is a decision to recognize and acknowledge the goodness in your life, no matter how small it may seem. When you live with a grateful heart, you position yourself in alignment with favor. Favor thrives in an atmosphere of gratitude because it attracts more blessings, more opportunities, and more favor. Gratitude changes the way you see the world around you. It shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. It opens your eyes to the countless blessings that are already present. And as you begin to focus on those, you invite even more favor into your life. The danger comes when we begin to take things for granted. When we fail to recognize the small victories, the daily blessings, or the people who show up in our lives, we risk closing the door on favor. Favor is not only about receiving big things, it's also about appreciating the little things. When you express gratitude for the things you already have, you create space for even greater things to come. Gratitude is the key that unlocks more of what you want because it acknowledges that you already have enough, and it opens the door for more to flow into your life. Living with gratitude also transforms your perspective. It is easy to become consumed with what you don't have or the challenges you face. But when you cultivate a mindset of thankfulness, you stop focusing on what's wrong and start focusing on what's right. You begin to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems. Gratitude keeps you grounded in the present moment, allowing you to appreciate what you have right now. And when you live in that space of appreciation, you are more open to the favor that is already surrounding you. Gratitude doesn't just benefit you, it impacts the people around you. When you express genuine gratitude, you create an atmosphere of positivity and joy. People are drawn to those who are grateful because gratitude is contagious. It uplifts others and makes them want to support you, to help you, and to contribute to your success. Gratitude nurtures relationships, strengthens bonds, and fosters a spirit of collaboration. When you thank people for their contributions, whether big or small, you not only make them feel valued, but you also create an environment where favor flows freely. People are more likely to extend favor to those who acknowledge and appreciate what they do. But gratitude is not always easy. Life has a way of presenting challenges, and it's easy to fall into the trap of complaining or focusing on what isn't working. But here's the thing, complaining never produces favor. It only attracts more negativity, more frustration, and more reasons to feel discouraged. Gratitude, on the other hand, invites favor into your life. It creates a flow of energy that attracts good things, opportunities, and blessings. So, when life gets tough, when things don't go as planned, choose gratitude. Choose to focus on what you have, even in the midst of challenges. Gratitude doesn't deny difficulties, it acknowledges them and still chooses to find something to be thankful for. Another powerful aspect of gratitude is its ability to shift your emotional state. When you express gratitude, you move from a mindset of lack to one of abundance. You stop feeling like a victim of circumstances and start recognizing that you are the recipient of countless blessings. Gratitude brings peace to your heart, and peace attracts favor. It allows you to release the need to control every situation and trust that things are unfolding as they should. When you let go of the stress and the anxiety that come with a focus on scarcity and start embracing gratitude, you open the door for favor to flow naturally into your life. Gratitude also empowers you to be generous. When you recognize how much you have to be thankful for, you begin to want to give back. Gratitude shifts your focus from being self-centered to being other-centered. You begin to look for ways to bless others, to share your abundance, and to serve. And as you give, you create an environment where favor multiplies. When you bless others, you are also positioning yourself to receive blessings in return. Favor isn't just for you, it's for everyone in your sphere of influence. And when you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you extend favor to others, which opens the door for even more favor to come your way. As you reflect on your life, take a moment to consider how much you truly have to be grateful for. Whether it's the people in your life, the opportunities before you, or the simple blessings you may have overlooked, there is always something to be thankful for. Gratitude changes your energy. It elevates your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And when you live with that kind of energy, favor becomes a natural outcome. You don't have to chase after it. It follows you. So if you want to experience a future filled with favor, make gratitude a daily practice. Look for the good in every situation. Thank God for what you have. Express appreciation to the people in your life. Cultivate a heart that sees the blessings in everything, no matter how small. When you live with a grateful heart, you open the door for favor to enter and transform every area of your life. As we come to the close of this message, I want to remind you that the future you're expecting is not just a distant dream. It is something you can step into today. Your journey toward a favor-filled future begins with your mindset, your willingness to believe in what's ahead, and your decision to walk in faith, confidence, and gratitude. Know that favor is not a random occurrence. It's the natural result of the choices you make, the work you put in, and the way you carry yourself with purpose. As you move forward, embrace the future with expectation. Trust that your efforts are not in vain and that your commitment will be rewarded. Stay focused on your purpose. Let go of the limitations of your past and walk confidently toward the opportunities that await. Keep your heart full of gratitude, for it is the key that unlocks more blessings. I believe in you. I believe in the incredible future that is ahead of you. Good luck on your journey as you continue to move toward a life filled with favor, purpose, and limitless possibilities. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and may you be empowered to live your best life.